Hey everyone, it's me Lisa from Lisa Knits and Vlogs. Well, I'm coming to you. I have a little tiny teddy to show you. It is called Little Knitted Teddy. And I got it from Google because Eden had asked me could I knit some trauma bears to donate to the hospital where she volunteers at. I said, okay, I'll give it a try. I used to have the pattern and I don't know, I think I threw it out or cut up or something. Then one of the ladies at Knitting Club gave me a pattern and I accidentally deleted the message and I don't want to bother her for it again, but I found this little one. I mean, I don't think it's actually turned out to how it should have, but that's how I got that one so far. And it's 8 stitches to start off with. This is done from toe to head, and then you do the same thing on the other side, so then you fold it over and sew it up. So for the legs, this will probably only be a short video, but you cast on 8 stitches and you work 16 rows, then you break that yarn off and then you do the other leg the same way as the first leg. Then you knit across the legs, the 16 stitches complete for 8 rows. So yeah, so you just follow it up, but if you do Google it, you can Google it. It is called the Tiny Knitted Bear, and I'm doing the trauma teddy now. But that's how this turned out, so I'm not sure whether Eden will take this one or not. I don't know how to do the face, but she might be able to take one. But the yarn that I used was 4 Seasons Marble April 100% acrylic. They say on here, Shiraz, made for Spotlight, Pty Ltd, www.spotlight.stores.com. And it's cool hand wash, do not bleach, do not tumble dry, dry flat in the shade, low iron, dry cleanable. 270 meters per ball, 4mm needles, that's what I'm used, and that's what I'm using for the other teddy, which I'll show you in a minute. Knitting tension is 22 stitches by 30 rows, 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters square, made in India. Now the other one I'm doing I am doing it in a different style, which is called the trauma teddy. And this one you do it into this one first, and then you do the second one. So I've used the same yarn for 4mm knitting needles. This is the Shiraz, and I've done it in the white. So the white is the same specs as the Shiraz. So when this is done, then I'll sew up the right sides together. The wrong side is because is where I showed the, so that'll go on the inside when it's done. So there's that one done. I've started this one, so now I'm up to doing. And once both of these yarns are finished with, these will go into my stash down for 2025. So that's that done. So it looks a bit off-sided. Maybe I didn't fill him up enough, I don't know. But at least she can take this one. And if not, well, she can bring it home if she wants to. Now, I am using size 4mm needles, but I do write down on the paper so I can follow where I'm up to. So, I'm up to the shirt now where I changed the colour, so I've got to knit 12 rows, so I've got to write 1 through 12. That's the next colour I'm up to, because I'm doing it stage by stage when I write it. So that way I know where I'm up to, and I mark it off as I go along. So in that way, if I get up and move away, I know where I'm up to. Then after I do the shirt, I'll do the sleeve 1 and sleeve 2. Then I'll do the shoulders, and I'll do all of that, and then time I do that, then I'll be finish it all off. And yeah, so now I'm up to using the white. So that's what I'm up to doing, and I do that for 12 rows. And I've got a little bit of this one done, but I do have more. So it's not as though I don't have any more. I do, and I think I've got more Shiraz over in my box. I think I've got another one anyway. So and that's now I'll knit across with the white for 12 rows. Just garter stitch. That's all it is. That's all I'm doing. So for now, so yeah, and I'll see how this one goes, and if this looks like the right size that Eden wants, well, I'll keep making more of them, and then Eden can take them up to the hospital. I said to Eden, I don't know how to do the face, so it will be going to the hospital with no face. Eden said that doesn't matter as long as the children can get a trauma bed. So that is what I'm doing. I'm going to try and make a few of them. And I do have knitting downstairs to do. So this one stays upstairs for me to do, and I do the one downstairs. That is a scarf. That's been done in the Big Twist value yarn in purple. And that is really, really nice to knit up with. I really do enjoy the Big Twist. And it's just a shame that Joann's are closing down for you guys in the US. But what can you do? We've had a lot of shops here in Melbourne as well closing down. Because they just, haven't got the funds to stay open. And, nobody else wants to buy them. So what can you do? But Big Twist I found was a very, very lovely yarn to knit with. I have made blankets out of it and scarves out of it, to what I had left. I've got 2 purple left, and that is making a scarf at the moment. That's the one that is downstairs that I am doing. So yeah, and I'll do that when I go downstairs. And that, so I do keep myself busy. Sorry if you can hear my fan, it's been quite warm in my room. So that it is. But that's what we do. I think our weather climate's changing quite a bit. So once I do this one and the next one, I will say good night or good day, depending where you are, and start packing my stuff up and going downstairs and doing some more knitting downstairs, and that, and whatnot. So I'm going to try and have a late night, do a lot of knitting. A lot of knitting, because I've got a lot of knitting to do. And I need to empty my box so I can fill it up again. Hopefully with new yarn and whatnot. So, and do some stash downs again. So there's that one, so that I can mark that off. And I do hope you get the chance to like and comment. There's that teddy so far. And yes, I sew the ends in last. And that, so, and I do have in this little bag my stoppers. I got the pattern from by Hook by Needle, Sam. I'll put her in the description box. Go and check out her playlist. She's got a lot of patterns, so I got that off her. And now I've got the hiccups. So that's that done. So I'll put Sam in the description box. I'll put Eden in the description box. So go and check both of them out, please, because they do both need watch hours and family members. And I will catch you on the flip side. Stay safe.